The Apprentice. That wasn't Randall, and that wasn't Rebecca. But we do have from the finale Randal Pinkett, who took the crown. He was Trump's fiercest competitor, and he proved it at the end when he had the opportunity to, well, I think we all remember, Randall, it was one of the greatest moments in The Apprentice history. You had the opportunity to allow Rebecca to be hired by Mr. Trump as well, and it didn't happen. And would you still make the same decision if it was offered to you again?
Well, you know, to clarify my response was that if we're going to hire anyone tonight is about identifying the apprentice. And I have absolutely, in fact, I encourage Mr. Trump and our organization now, the Trump Organization, to bring Rebecca Jarvis into our organization. But the evening and the competition was about hiring an apprentice.
Right, not apprenti, which I think is a word you coined.
I seem to have coined that term, yes.
The new Latin term, apprenti.
Yes.
But about one, and the whole audience was like, oh.
Yeah, and there are a lot of...
Have you been getting that ever since...
You know, there are a lot of people, including myself, who are fans of Rebecca. I mean, I have the utmost respect for Rebecca. She was an outstanding competitor, and she was a great adversary. But if someone were to offer you the gold medal, and I consider this to be kind of the Super Bowl or the Olympics of job interviews, and then all of a sudden, in your moment of euphoria, asked you, would you like to share the gold medal with the silver medalist? Well, I think most, if not all competitors, would opt to say, I'll keep my gold medal. And again, that does not preclude Rebecca joining the organization. There's a difference between being the apprentice and then being hired to join the Trump Organization. I think Rebecca should be hired to join the Trump Organization.
Now, she said yesterday that she's had about 15 job offers, that the Trump Organization may come to her and she would consider working there.
Is that what she said?
Yeah, but she also said that if she had won, she would have offered you the other job.
Well, again, I did not say not to offer her the job.
Right.
All I said was that if we're going to hire someone tonight, and those are my exact words, tonight is about the apprentice. I certainly am in agreement with Rebecca that we can hire her for a job for the Trump Organization.
The other job. In fact, she picked the other
And I have no
project.
problem. I have no problem with that. And also keep in mind, Mr. Trump asked me for my opinion. As a competitor, I responded, as a competitor, I believe that there's one winner. We all signed up when we came to New York for there to be a single winner. But it was his decision whether or not to bring her on, and it still remains his decision whether to bring her on. And again, I encourage him, and I encourage our organization to do it.
Has this on any level turned into a race issue?
You know, unfortunately, there's been a racial response, but I don't think this issue at the end of the day is about race. I think it's about competition. I think it's about objective measures of performance. I had a better record than Rebecca, 3-0. I had a better team record, 7-4. I had a better academic record. I had more professional experience.
But Trump was truly vexed. He was very divided between the two of you.
He was, but again, I asked the cast who worked and lived with us for 13 weeks, who do you think is the single and sole winner?
They all said the same thing on our show.
14 out of 16 members of the cast
said it was going to be Randall.
Decisively said that they believed that I should be the winner.
You're the apprentice. It's not called the apprenti. Randal Pinkett, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And there is much more Fox and Friends when we return. Don't go away.